Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out the stats for Gary Payton II.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Justice Winslow, and it's the natural in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Payton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
What's up?
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. That one no good. And Dallas with possession. It's a three-point game. It's stolen away. And here's Payton. Here's Coleman. Here's Reed. Fires it. In close, he hits it. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them. Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Coleman. Fires the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Here's Ntilikina. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside, Finney-Smith. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. No good there. Now Portland takes it the other way. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
At the line for the Trailblazers. At the line for 2.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. McGee, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Knocked loose. To the inside, Ntilikina. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Tell you what, the size and height Ntilikina possesses helps him here, clearly, especially on these and-one opportunities.
Second team foul.
What's up?
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Frank Ntilikina. At the line for 1.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Over to the wing. Here's Coleman. And a two-handed jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And the shot goes down. He's got 5.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Pass to Reed. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. The 3 is up. That shot off. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Fresh. 5 points in the game. Pass to Payton. Here's Reed. Takes a 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Ntilikina. They grab their own miss. Blocked again! Outside Payton. Pass to Winslow. Here's Fresh. Here's Reed. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. The Mavericks trailing, just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Trailblazers ball.
And a quick look at the teams who repeatedly get the job done from the line. The Trailblazers in second.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Pass to Fresh. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him, and it's Dallas the other way.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Out to the wing. "13 feet out." The rebound by Coleman.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Fresh. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 7.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And in transition, they've been one of the best teams in the league. They're top 5 in fast break points. They've got a lot of speed, and they use it to their advantage.
And about their three-point shooting, it's the consistency that strikes me. They're not ranked number 2 in the league because they're streaky. From 15 feet away, the rebound by Payton. Portland leading. Pass to Reed. Here's Fresh from downtown. Called in by McGee.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
Pass to Fresh. From the high post. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's McGee. Winslow defending. Floats one up. McGee's shot is off. For Portland, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Reed. Back to Payton. From deep. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Ntilikina. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Fresh. Coming off a 22-point game against San Antonio.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And he jams it home with authority.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
And Dallas calls time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Josh Hart.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Here's Hardaway. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. Inside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Nurkic. Hart with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Pass to Fresh. Back to Hart. Here's Fresh. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key jumper, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one.
And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Outside Hardaway. Will it go?
And they've had a rough opening from the field.
But still early. I mean, they've just got to trust their offense and work to get stops.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Nurkic, a screen on Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Hart can't hit. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Now here's Hardaway. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Connects from downtown.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Hart with it, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Fresh, that one's good. 17 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Gee, no good. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Powell. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
Hardaway against Hart. Here's Fresh. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. 20 points for him.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. It's stolen by Nurkic. In transition, here they come. Here's Fresh. Fires for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Hardaway. Taking a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Fresh.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. There's a screen by Nurkic. Fresh. No good on the three. Fires the three. No luck on that one. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break up 12. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting 52% from the floor so far. On the court right now for Portland. They've got Josh Hart, and it's Winslow in at the four-man spot. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And he makes both free throws. And for Dallas, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Pass to Powell. To the wing, right side. Powell sets a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Ntilikina. Tipped! Here's Reed. 17 points in his last outing. Hart from long range. On target from range. Hart's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Ntilikina. Powell right side. Down low. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And again, it's Portland with a three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Payton's checked in for Portland. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Ntilikina. McGee, a screen on Payton. It's McGee, high post. And it's Portland with a rebound. Payton's got 4 rebounds now. Out left to the wing. Here's Reed. Three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Bullock from the arc. A rebound by Coleman. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Bullock. McGee, a screen on Hart. Here's Bullock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And then on Monday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Winslow. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Reed, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. And it's Winslow missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Ntilikina. Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Payton. Winslow with the ball. Now here's Hart. The 3 ball. Bullock puts it in. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Payton. Now Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Puts it up from 15. Count that one, Reed. He's got 6.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Winslow. Payton with it, and it's McGee picking him up. And here's Hart. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Hart's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Ntilikina.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Winslow. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Bullock. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3. Ntilikina misses. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Buries it from 3.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Outside Hart. Bullock puts it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Finney Smith. It's Bullock on the wing. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Inside. Here's Coleman. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bullock's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Now a timeout called by Portland. A big group substitution here for Portland. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. Second, the Mavericks. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
And I love the way both teams are shooting the 3-ball. They're shooting it with conviction, and it shows up in the numbers.
Now Payton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to G. Let's go with a 3. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside Hardaway. Lets it fly from 18. That one a little long.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Now here's Payton. 8 points in his last timeout. To the right side. Pass to G. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Hardaway. Finney Smith with it. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. Payton with a steal. Trying to get back on track. And it's good. 2 points. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Looking to get it going. Can't hit that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's G. 6 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. Outside Hardaway. Can't get it to fall. Portland in total control. Outside Payton with his first shot attempt. No good on the shot.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting, because they've done much better playing with pace.
To the left wing. Here's Eubanks. Powell covers. Pass to G. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Portland, number 24. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Hits both from the stripe. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway.
Trailblazers foul. Number 24. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Outside, Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple. Hardaway's got 6.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
And here's Nurkic. 11 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Nurkic, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Nurkic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third team foul.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Nurkic.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
Nurkic hits them both. Hardaway with it. He's got 6. The 3 is up. The rebound by Eubanks.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Fresh. He's got 25. Portland, no good that time either. Outside Hardaway. Over to the left wing. Looking to end this cold spell. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's G, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Little. Pulls it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. From behind the arc. And no good.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Hardaway's shot is good.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Here's Fresh. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Pass to G. Here's the three. That one is off. And so it's Portland. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, another strong stretch for them. Able to capture 3 out of the last 4 games.
That is a bunch of games since our last power rankings. If they're tired, they don't show it. Extremely resilient. Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Fresh. For 3. Drains the triple. And he's got 28 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And for Portland, they've got Gary Payton second, and it's Winslow in at the 4.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player. Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially.
First one falls for him. For Finney-Smith, he's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, BA, and what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him at Florida, thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly has tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league. And then you add to your offensive game, and you've got staying power.
Now here's Winslow. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Reed. No good with a fallback jumper. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Justice Winslow, and it's Reed in at the 3 spot. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Pass to Payton. Here's Fresh. From the top of the key, he's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Doesn't go for him. Good D by Payton. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Coleman. They set the screen. Here's Reed. Off target from three-point range.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Right wing. Shot clock at 3. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, number 21, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Coleman. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That one's good for 2. Give him 8 points now.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Ntilikina. The 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. And that's their 3rd game of a long 6-game trip. Pass to Coleman. He can't get that one to fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way. High arcing shot. Rebounded by Fresh.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
To the paint. Here's Winslow. And he banks in the layup. Winslow's got his first basket.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Knocked away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Ntilikina. He's got 5. To the inside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Winslow. Here's Coleman. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Shoots a fadeaway. Coleman, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Inside. Here's Fresh. 32 points in the game for him. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
And they're in the top 10 for field goal percentage. They pick their shots well and do a good job not forcing things on that end.
And you pointed it out. This team is tremendous beyond the arc. They hit threes at a very good clip. And that opens up the court. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Here's Fresh. Just 5 to shoot. And Coleman gets it to go. 10 points for him.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. I think broadcasters I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure, although we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
That one goes. Count it.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Here's Fresh. Down low. Winslow. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
That free throw no good. No good on the second free throw. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Ntilikina. 5 points in the game. The three-pointer off the mark.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And Dallas calls time here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Portland in second.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to McGee. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Here's Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ntilikina. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Stripped away. Here's Bullock. 10 points for him. Pass to Ntilikina. And there's the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Fresh. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Give him 35.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to McGee. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 5. Powell sets a screen. Launches a 3. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Give him 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Winslow from outside the arc. Called in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history But Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's Reed. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Coleman. Lets it fly. And that one comes up a bit short. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Ntilikina. Give him 8 points now. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Fresh. It's Winslow on the wing. To the middle. And Coleman gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Ntilikina. Give him 8 points now. 11 feet out, and he hits it. 10 points for him.
And, you know, Ntilikina is effective from the mid-range, good at reading the defense and then capitalizing off the space he gets.
Here's Fresh. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Hardaway. Over to the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Frank Ntilikina. At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Both good from the line that time. Portland has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Tipped away. Pass to Little. To the left side wing. Back to Eubanks. Here's Little. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Ntilikina. He's got 12. To the paint. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's G. Over to the left wing. Pass to Fresh. That one doesn't drop. Now Dallas takes it the other way. 1:56 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Ntilikina. Outside Hardaway. Here's Bullock. Lets the three fly. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Here's Ntilikina. To the inside. Here's Powell. Nurkic with some nice D. Portland's shooting has been great at 58% on the third. Pass to Fresh. Here's Little. Here's G. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And there's a pick. There's the three. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Here's Fresh. He's got 38. There's a screen by Nurkic. Fresh. That one's good. He's got 40 now.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Hardaway. To the wing, right side. Here's Ntilikina. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Bullock. Another three for Dallas.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Facu Campazzo is out there with Hardy. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Josh Green. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Hardy. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played. And that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. The Mavericks shooting at about 34% here in this game. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Hardy. Here's Kleber. That three's off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Sharp. Here's Eubanks. Now it's Hart. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. It's deflected and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Now here's Hart. Clock at 6. Pass to Watford. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Three-pointer Sharp. The shot no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Kleber outside. And the Blazers making a change here. Payton's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, Gary Payton II.
Here's Campazzo. 4-3. Out to Kleber. 3 on the clock. Launches it. Portland grabs the miss. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Sharp. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Campazzo. Oh, they need this. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Another shot. The shot by Hardy, no good.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Sharp. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
And he makes the first.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
So he gets them both. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Hardy. Back to Campazzo. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Blazers on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Out to Kleber. Just 5 on the clock. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Payton. Eubanks inside, pass to Sharp. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Kleber outside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Eubanks the screen. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Here's Campazzo. Out to the wing. Pass to Hardy. Shot clock at 5. Over Sharp. The shot by Hardy, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed, a rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Trailblazers foul. Drew Eubanks. First personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Trailblazers. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Clock at 4. Kleber with a screen. Knocks it down from distance.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Coleman. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And Coleman gets it to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
From outside the arc. The shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's G. Well, last season, Clark, there were a flurry of moves at the trade deadline. Big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA, GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
And Portland has possession. Following the score by Dallas. Here's Coleman. Pass to Eubanks. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Mavericks shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good.
Trailblazers foul. Number 24. Second personal foul. 15 foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. The Trailblazers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Coleman. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Here's Coleman. Here's Fresh. Pass to Coleman. 4 on the clock. Great open look there. 19 points in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Dallas, no good that time either. For Portland, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's G. Here's Eubanks. Pass to Fresh. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Tries again. And he lays it in. Eubanks, he's got 10 points in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Here's Ntilikina. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The Trailblazers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Pass to Fresh. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Bullock's shot is off.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Little. Here's Fresh. Back to Little. Here's Fresh. No good from outside. Dallas shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Fresh.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Here's G. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Fresh. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ntilikina. There's a screen. A little mid-range shot is up. Not going to go that time. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.